Hey everybody, it's Glenn back with video 400 here on my channel, and what better time to unleash a bumper load of custom action figures? It's the Morlocks, uneasy allies and sometime enemies of the X-Men. While the X-Men go lorded up in a mansion, these poor guys have been driven to live in the sewers and disused tunnels beneath the streets of New York City. Every team needs a strong man, and for the Morlocks it was Sunder. And when it comes to a strong man, what better base figure to use than the Hulk? That being the Marvel Legends House of M box set Hulk. And unusually for me, no kit bashing with this one. It's straight up Hulk and sculpting. First modifying the feet, then sculpting all the various details of his jacket, shirt and scarf. Next up is a shapeshifter named Ape, for obvious reasons. I mean, look at his face, bless him. Ape began life as a Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2, not the most flexible figure to use as a base for a custom, but its heavy set frame suits Ape. Then I sculpted the various details of the raggedy hoodie. The head came from a Captain Simeon, yep, him of Space Monkey's 90s cartoon fame, remember him, and I paid particular attention to the painting to take away from the cartooniness of it and give it a sense of gritty reality. Next up is Caliban, who you may know better after he was jacked up by Apocalypse to serve as one of his horsemen, but here he is in his original form. He is able to sense and track other mutants, and as such is responsible for the gathering of the Morlock community. Base figure here is a Marvel Legends Electro with Werewolf by Night upper legs and a legendary comic book hero's Madman head, heavily modified with epoxy clay to form the bug eyes and heavy brow. Pretty sure his jacket came from a Doctor Who figure, and then his belt is twisty ties, the kind that action figures are held in place within packaging with. Never chuck them out, you can always find a use for them. And here is Caliban cowering behind longtime leader of the Morlocks, Callisto. She first led the Morlocks into confrontation with the X-Men when they abducted Angel to be her mate. Then, in a contest for leadership of the Morlocks, Storm defeated Callisto, only to then fuck off back to the X-Mansion, leaving the Morlocks to continue living in the shit of however many millions of people live in New York City. Thanks, Storm. Callisto uses a Marvel Legends Wasp as base figure with a WWE Divas lower arms and a Fing Fang Foom She-Hulk head. The jacket came from a legendary comic book hero's Anne O'Brien. Next up is Plague, whose name is very apt as she's able to cause you to suffer almost any disease just by touching you, and with a mutant power like that, it's no wonder Apocalypse saved her from the Morlock massacre to serve as his horseman, Pestilence. And when not in service, you're likely to find her in the Bowery pushing a shopping cart full of empty soda cans. Underneath her clothes is a Marvel Legends Psylocke base figure, and in weird part usage, her head is actually that of Emperor Palpatine, the Star Wars Unleashed figure, those 6-inch scale statues from a few years back. And now it's the unfortunately titled Tar Baby who's able to exude a sticky tar-like substance from every pore, which causes everything he comes into contact with to stick to him. For Tar Baby's hair, I drilled cocktail sticks into a cast of the Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic head. They afford more stability and provide an armature of sorts over which to sculpt. A little detail I really like is that I managed to sculpt a cigarette butt stuck into his hair. Ugh. And finally, last and kind of least, well, at least in stature, it's Leech, a mutant who is able to dampen the powers of other mutants, and he is one that always seems to be fondly remembered from the 90s X-Men animated series, and he even recently popped up hanging out with Franklin Richards in Future Foundation. The base figure here is either Frodo or Dildo Baggins, I can't remember which, but as a Hobbit, of course, I had to swap out the hairy toad feet for more suitable ones, then sculpted the face details. Anyway, let me know your favourite in the comments below and show me some love by hitting the like button right now. Click this video for my previous custom. Alternatively, check out the description beneath this video for links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Click those links and connect with me there too. Thanks for watching, and here's to the next 400 videos. Bye.